Hello, everybody. Hi, my name is Ernie, and the co-founder of Anything Creations. And I'm here to be able to show you how to avoid making the sort of mistakes I made. I mean, most of you will probably be new to creating AI animations, and some of you are not. But I'm here to guide you so that you don't make the normal mistakes anyone could make, which ends up giving you a penalty of the penalty actually comes from the credits. When you're doing your creation, the apps normally have credits. Any mistake you make is of your own. The credit will still go out regardless. And if you keep making mistake and you don't follow all the necessary steps, yeah, you will burn out of your credits. I did a video yesterday, which was I was basically talking about the AI itself. Okay, so right now, what we're going to do, let me go into the web link because this is what I want you all to do. In order to be able to create your first AI animation, learn how to create prompts and all the other things to come with it. This is what I need you to do. If you're the one creating or you're creating on behalf of a child, parents, uncles, aunties, please make sure you help them to sign up. Make sure that you're monitoring what they're doing. It is very, very much important. What you should do is you need to sign up by going to something like ChatGPT. There is a link here. You know, click on sign up. You will always need ChatGPT. It is the holy grail. It makes things so easy. You can't imagine. It could end up being what's going to make you a millionaire. If you play your cards right. Anyway, ChatGPT, sign up to ChatGPT because we'll be going back and forth to ChatGPT. It's very, very helpful for creating prompts, for writing, and doing all sorts of things. Mid Journey is you can use Mid Journey for creating images. Now, Mid Journey has now joined in adding animation to their service. I don't really use that, but feel free to use it if you want. I'll show you part of how Midjourney works. Midjourney works with Discord. They actually work together. But right now we're having so many competition in the AI industry that you're getting different new animations coming. I mean, animation tools that are so good that you can just keep hopping around. But it's best that you know what you're doing. So what I normally use is ChatGPT, which I'm hoping you're signing up to that now. Then you can sign up to Kling AI, which is used for animation. So you can just go to your search bar and just type in Kling AI, sign up, and you should be able to get a link. I will also paste the link here after the video so that you can easily click on that. There is also Halo, or it could be called Minimax as well, that you can go to create your animations. 11 Labs, I like it because I'm able to create realistic voices. You can clone your own voice and clone other people's voices and all. Then you have Pixabay. Pixabay, you can create what's it? You can use free music to be able to put on your background. You can end up having sound effects that you can create. I mean, that are already created, so you can use other people's sound effects. Now, going back a step backwards to 11 Labs. 11 Labs has a lovely sound effect as well. You can create your own sound effect, and what you can do is, i.e., if you want to create a sound effect and you're like, how do I go about, thinking about how a lion should roar, you know, go back to ChatGPT. Tell ChatGPT, I would like to use 11 Labs to be able to create, a voice of a lion, roaring, or a lion, or of different lions fighting. Give me a prompt for 11 Lab. ChatGPT will produce the prompt. Copy the prompt. You go to 11 Labs. you paste it under the sound effects, and bam, you get your you get your sound effect that you might want to use. I would show you along the way how everything goes. Okay, so now that you've signed up, what we're going to do is I've created different links, I mean, different prompts. I would let you have this prompt, but you can always work around it. But I think to start with, I would you don't need to bother about whether you want to pause the screen to see what's in this prompt. I will try and paste it along the video so that you can have it and then you can follow each step. What will happen is once I've pasted it, just copy all of them and put on a separate page. So when you're watching the video, you can easily pause the video, copy what you need, paste it into whatever you want to test it on, and then go from there. So now that we have that, I'm going to go to the first image creation. Now, one of the first prompts I ended up printing was for a cat on a treadmill. As you will see here, it shows cat. Okay, and so I'm going to show you different other apps, AI app, so that you can see all the different images. So ChatGPT, you can produce images as well. So if you're signed up to ChatGPT, you can use you can use the free plan, or you can use the paid plan. I'm on the paid plan, so I tend not to run out of generating images or scripts compared to the free one. Free, you're limited, but I think after midnight it resets. Okay. So yeah, you can just sign up and go from there. So this is what the image of ChatGPT looks like, and which is quite comical. Okay, since we've seen this, let me close that. Now let's see what was it the generation of Discord is. Discord again is linked to Midjourney. Discord, I'm not too happy. No, 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 no. Even the cat, it doesn't look happy really. I'm not happy with the generation here. It didn't do what I wanted. So I would leave that. Now, let me now go directly into Midjourney as well. Oh, sorry. With Midjourney, if you end up going through Discord, you see this plus sign. This plus sign can allow you to upload an image and then use that image as a reference. Okay, we will cover that on a later stage. But if you just want to paste a script on here, always use the // for Midjourney, which is like that. And what I'm looking for is imagine. So it's / imagine, then you put your prompt. So I'm going to click in here. And then in here is where I will paste my prompt. I've already generated the image, so I don't need to generate it again, but I'm just only showing you what it's like. So remember, for Midjourney, to be able to generate an image, you put the / and imagine. You can just type in / imagine, and then you put your prompt, or you just click in here and then you paste your prompt. That's it. Another way you can also generate your image in Midjourney, you can just go directly into Midjourney. You see this tab here? Okay. You can easily come there and, type in, paste whatever you want. And once you've pasted it, it allows you to be able to see, what you've generated. Okay. One of the things I will show you now is we've done Midjourney, and I've shown you Discord. Another one I'm going to show you is going to be, let's see. No, let's go to Clink first. This is what the Clink page is. If you're signing up to the Clink page, always remember to come here to change it to English. When you want to sign up, then you click on experience now, and then you can sign up, or create now, and then you will sign up, and then you'll be able to go from there. Okay. Now with the Clink when I give it the prompt, over here, whenever you mouse over, it will show you whatever you know, the image is used for. So this is AI image generator. This is for generating, videos like such. So I went to the image one. I clicked on here. If you look at the bottom here, you have different sizes of the screen, how you want the screen. Remember, yesterday I covered screen sizes. I normally prefer using the 16 by 9. But you can use any of them. Remember to always not rush, look out the outputs. What this is just trying to say is that you want it to generate 9 of the same image. In my own opinion, I'll just click on one, because I'm not ready to burn out 4 credits where it ends up, having all 4 wrong like this one. Why I don't really like this is because the cat should be facing the treadmill, but the cat is running away from the treadmill. It's not the sort of thing I want. That said, you can always make a correction to this by always clicking on edit. This one is just to regenerate. You don't want that. You can always use it if you know what you're doing, but if not, stay clear of this or else it will just regenerate and burn your credit. When you click on edit on here, it will then open this box, and then you can now adjust the prompt to tell it that you would like the cat to face the treadmill. And once you're happy with that, you click on generate, and it will generate. The same goes to Halo, or shall I say Minimax. You go to the image, you have the video. Most of this AI are quite similar. So once you learn one, you would understand what other AI platforms are like and what to look out for. So when you come to the image, you can paste the prompt in here, and you can select from here what you want, whether it's Nano Banana or image 01. I would leave it as Nano Banana. Here you can select the screen sizes that you want, just like I've said. Once you've selected that, then you can, in here, you can then choose the quantity that you want generated, whether it's 1 or 5 or 10. Then here you can then choose how much seconds you want. This is actually the credit. The one that shows about seconds is when it comes to what's it, generating a video, which is something like this. You have the 6 seconds and you have the 10 seconds. Okay. 10 seconds is when you have to be signed up to that. I'm not signed up to that on here. So anyway, moving back on. I'm missing one. 11 Labs. 11 Labs can also generate images. So you come down to image and video. And when you come down to image and video, it will show you this box. When you get this box, you can either select image, or this one is for video. Image, you just put your type in the prompt in here. And once you've typed in the prompt in here, you can then also select. It's up to you what you want to select. All these are quite good generators. If not, just leave it as Nano Banana, and then you click on generate. Okay, this is showing 4. As I said, do not rush. You can always just choose whether you want 1 or 4. I created 4 because I wanted to show you guys what it's like. I don't like this because it's backing the treadmill. The only one I like is this one, and that's because it's facing the treadmill. It also has a mirror behind it. So I'm going to download this image. Do you see here? It's saying video, which is giving you the option to animate it. You have upscale. Upscale is just to say whether you want to increase the resolution, you want to make the file size a lot bigger. And reference is if you need the reference so that it will continue generating same image that looks exactly like this. So if you end up wanting to generate an image of this cat, like being in the shower or swimming, you then have the reference that you can use to link that up. Let me click on download. Nope, that this is recreate. I don't want that, and I don't want to delete that. I want to download this image, which it's done. So right now you should have your image that you've downloaded, which is perfect. I'm quite happy for you, and you should be proud of yourself. You've just created your first image. As I said, you can use create image from any platform. You can either use ChatGPT to create it. Uh, you can use Kling AI to generate. You can use Mid Journey to be able to generate. Um, you can use Halo. There's a lot of places you can use to generate your images. But I normally use Kling AI because I'm signed up. Not Kling, sorry. I normally use ChatGPT because I have a paid plan on there. And since they can generate images, I'm like, why not? I might as well just go ahead and generate the image on there. And the images are not that bad, to be honest with you. So rather than going to other platforms and paying money, I just generate with ChatGPT. ChatGPT is linked to Dell E. Dell E is the one that actually generates the image, so they work together. Okay. All right. Now that I've generated the image, what I then want to do is to get a prompt that I can use for animating this image, of the cat. So since I already have a prompt, let me go back to the prompt page, which I would, give you the prompt later. Just bear with me. Okay, so this is the prompt. I just said I wrote here image to animation. Use this uploaded image as a locked visual reference. Now, the thing is, this prompt, I made it a universal prompt. So when you go to ChatGPT and you're telling it, can you create a prompt for me? You can just say, can you create a universal prompt, animation prompt that I can use? And what that is that animation prompt allows you to be, universal animation prompt allows you to put across any form of animation AI, and then they'll be able to help you. So let me copy this. Just hold on. Give me a second. So that stops here. So that has been copied. Now let me go back to Kling. As I said, I'm not too happy with this image, so I'm not going to use their own image. I'm going to come down to AI. This is the video generator. And once you come to the image generator, you have an option. You can either drag and drop your image in here, or you can click on Start. Start shows the image you want to start from. End shows where you want to end. So if assuming you have an image of the cat on the treadmill, and the next image you would like to animate starts with the cat going swimming. Okay, so the end bit might be where it goes swimming. When you now want to create another animation that continues in sequence, you can then start with the cat going swimming, and then the end bit is going to end at the next transaction that you want, where it's maybe the cat has now come out from the swimming pool and is now running, that kind of thing. I will explain later on, but you can always join and sign up and follow me, ask questions, and I'll be able to help you. So yeah, I'm just going to click on start. I'm going to click on upload. I'm looking for the image. I think this is it. Hold on. Let me just try and make sure I have the correct image. Okay, that's the image of the cat. I'm going to click open. And yeah, that is it. I'm going to click on the prompt, and I've uploaded the prompt in here. Now, in here is showing 5 seconds. You can always change it to 10 seconds. That's just showing how long you want the animation to run for. I'll leave it at 5 because I'm just generating, for you guys to be able to see. Output, you can always choose 1, 2, whatever you want. That's just saying this for this same generation, you want it to generate 4 alternatives. And sometimes they will all be similar character, but it might be a little bit different animation, and then you can pick what you want. I would take my risk and just go with 1. And here it's just showing how many credits it's going to generate, charge me by. If I end up having a wrong, if I have a wrong prompt, it will generate something that is wrong and my credit burns out. So I'll click on generate for that. And what's happening here is generating here. So as that is generating, let's now go to, what's it? We're going to come here, which is the AI generator. And let me click on video. So I clicked on video and you can see here the images appeared here. This is on 11 Labs again. Okay. So 11 Labs, remember, you can come to image video to be able to generate. The sound effects is over here. If you click on there, you can be able to create your sound effects. Let me just humor you. If I click on here, then you just click get started. Okay. And what happens is you see here, you can get a prompt from ChatGPT, i.e., ChatGPT, can you give me a prompt of a cat, making loud noise as it's on a treadmill? ChatGPT will give you the prompt. You bring the prompt, paste it in here. You click on this arrow for generate, and you will get the voice that you want. And then you can save that for later to be able to incorporate it in your video animation that you would use. For generating voices, narrations, is you just put in your text in here. And when you put in your text, you will be able to select, you can select any voices. You have default voices that you can use. But I ended up creating my own voices I go to voice. And when you go to voice, you can either clone a voice. The cloning can take a while because I think it needs about 30 to 1 hour of a particular voice to be able to clone the person's voice. So I'm not going to clone. Actually, I'm going to create I'm going to create. I'll click on create. I don't want to clone, but I'll just click on create. So, and yeah, when you click on create, it should then allow you to be able to, to create whatever voices you want. Again, go to ChatGPT, tell it the sort of voice you want. You want a voice that is deep, or you want a voice that sounds cartoonish, or you want a voice, that sounds masculine or feminine, and it will generate it for you. Okay, it will give you the prompt, and you come back here and paste the prompt, and once you click enter, voila, yeah. Okay, so that's that. Let me check the image animation here. So let me give it the prompt. That same prompt I got from ChatGPT is what I've given it here. Remember, I said not to rush because on here is showing number of generations. I don't need a lot of generation. I just only need 1 generation, please. So I've clicked on 1 generation. Here is showing the duration, which is like 4 seconds. I can make it 6 seconds. It's up to you. Here is where you decide the aspect ratio of the screen, which I spoke about yesterday. You can always feel free to check my video yesterday to be able to see, about screen. But I would say use 16:9. It's a safe one to use. But if you're using creating something on social media, it's a different screen size. But I just use 16:9. I'm still posted everywhere anyway. Over here allows you to be able to select whatever generation tool you might want. but let me leave it as VO3. VO3 is good. Nano Banana is good. You can always select that. And yeah, the credit here is quite a bit high, but I'm generating one. So let me click on start for it to generate. So it's generating the video here. Kling AI, let's see. Okay, you can see here it's already, Kling AI has already generated the image on here. It's actually added sound. Let me try and see if I can increase it. Okay. I'm not extremely too happy with the sound, but you know what? You can always adjust that. Okay. So that is your first animation that has been created. Okay. Now, even though you have this creation, you can literally, continue this creation from where it stops. And it all has to do with the prompt. You can come back to this prompt and say you would like, the cat to come off the treadmill and, walk away from the treadmill and all this stuff. And it will continue to use the same image. All right. Now, over here, there is always a watermark on your, Kling AI watermark. So if you want to generate, you want to save your image, um, one of the things to do is once you click on this without, if you're signed up, and you have credit, it will allow you to be able to download without watermark. But if you don't have credit, it will probably put a watermark on here. Okay, so we've seen what the Kling AI's one looks like. Um, Hello or Minimax would have been the same, which is when you come to the image to video, the same format. You go to start or you drag and drop your image in here, you paste it, you paste the prompt in here. Here allows you, what is it? Actually, this is for the video. This is for the image. So you select whatever nano banana, and that's done. Here you select the screen size and then you generate. Now for the video, you come back here to video. Remember when you hover over it, it should be able to show you what it is for. Okay, actually, since it's written video, it's explanatory. So we click on video and then you put in the image you want. Then you put in the prompt in here. When you put in the prompt, and then you select the whether it's 6 seconds or whether it's 10 seconds. I'm not signed up, so I can't show you there. And then remember the quantity. You want one quantity. There's no point in going to two, three, four. No, you just select one, and then you'd click on this. It will then generate your image for you. So back we have an animation for the cat that's using Kling. We also have an animation here. Oh yeah, this is actually epic. I actually like this. It looks more realistic of what I would actually expect from the cat. Let me see if I can. Yeah, this is good. This is good. And here you can either recreate the video. You can you see here it's saying use in a lip. What's it in lip sync? With the lip sync one, you can always go again to 11 Labs, create whatever audio you want. And when you create the audio you want, actually, this is actually 11 Labs I'm in, so it's so perfect. So I don't even want to go to 11 Labs. I'm already in 11 Labs. So let's see here. I and it's saying I should type something. Let's see. Yeah. I want one generation. 1 second. Okay, I'm trying to create a speech. I'm just saying I can't take it anymore. Let me try and see if I can select my, okay, from, yeah, I wrote, oh, I can't take it anymore. I've done, I've tried some voices, and I'm just going to click on use this speech. Remember what I said, if you want to create your voice, just type in what you want. You select whatever voice you want, and then it will create the voice. And when you've created the voice, you come back to your image versus video. When you click on that, it will show this screen at the bottom. And when you get this screen at the bottom, you click on speech. When you click on speech, it will then open up this section. Now, one of the things I notice is I'm seeing here is saying number of generation two. Nope, I want one. So I've selected one. And then I'll click back on speech. And since I already have the one I want to use, I'll just click on, let me just say this. Oh, I can't take it anymore. Okay. Then I will click on use. And then I'm going to click on generate. Let's see how it works. I'm trying to see how the lip sync of this will be. I haven't really tried the lip sync before for 11 Labs, but we'll see how it turns out. That said, let me move from 11 Labs. Let me jump onto Kling. And yeah, so we're in Kling here. This is Kling's own animation. Yeah. And you see the bottom here where it says lip sync. Let's us click on there. Here you can create AI sound, of the cat huffing and puffing and all. I love the effect that you can see the back of the of the cat as it's jogging. It's just makes it more realistic, and it's nice. So I'll click on lip sync. Let's see how that works. 1 second. Remember, I said there's another animation tool that I'm using now, and I invite everybody to come and join. I will be able to assist you. I'll be able to put you through. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me. And one of the major thing is I will give you prompts. I'm going to give you links so that you can be able to follow me and ask any sort of questions, and we share different ideas from there. Okay, so looking for the lip sync one. 1 second. This is one of the problems I have with Kling AI. Now you can see here when I clicked on lip sync, it's having a problem because it feels that it needs to capture the face of the cat directly. And because it's not capturing the face directly, it can't lip sync. So that's why it's showing the red, it says lip sync failure, lacks a consistent visible face. So we wouldn't be able to add voice on here. That's part of why I like the app that I'm using now, which I'm going to introduce you all to. I will give you my referral link. Please, when you decide you want to join, use my referral link. I'm not getting paid for it. However, it just gives me some, other option reference because I'm building up, connection with them, and I'm working with them. Actually, one of the main creators, who is Jax. Which you get to know when I introduce you to the app. He's on my platform, so it's a good way of everybody meeting each other and going from there. So we would leave this since Kling has not been able to create this. Let's pop back to 11 Labs. Let's see what it was able to do. Hold on. Let me see. I can't really hear anything. Oh, I can't take it anymore. Now, you see, the problem here with this one, as I said, My new platform, why it's kind of good, is that it will, when you tell it to lip sync, it still tries to, connect them together. Um, Something like this. It added the voice, but if you look, the mouth isn't moving. It's not connecting. So it's not what you want really. So that's that with regards to this card. Let's do another generation. I'll keep trying to show you some generations so that you can just have a feel of it. Remember, always use ChatGPT to be able to get your prompts. When you get your prompts, then you can bring your prompt and use your prompt. So let's say the next image is about a honey badger, and you will see what the camera angle, how the camera position is for this one. So let me scroll down on this one. Okay, I've copied the text. The prompt, I'm going to paste it as well on where this video is so that you can also try it. So this is the text to image. And so let me minimize this. Okay, so let me close this down. And what I want is I want to create an image of the badger. So when video, I click in here, image, and I'll type in. I've now put in my prompt. Now, remember, I have 4 images. Okay, so you can always change it to only one. But I'm just curious to see have 4, and images don't cost as much as the video, so I'm okay with it. Let it just generate 4 and I can pick my best option. Click on generate. So I know that 11 Labs is generating an image for me using Nano Banana. What I'm going to do, you can also go to Halo or Minimax, as it's called, and you can also do the same thing, which is under image generation, put in your text, and then click on it to generate. I don't have any credit on here, so there's nothing to generate. But if you have free credit when you join, you can always try that. Um, but I normally use Kling as well. So let's come to Kling. No, not that side. Let's come back to this one. All right, I'm done with this one. So I can either X this one. I can either drag and drop an image, but this is for video. So we're going to leave this. I'm looking for image generator. So this is the image generator. I will click to delete that one, and then I will paste what I want. And once I have that, I can, here it's showing before, don't jump into just creating generate, because if you generate, it's just going to charge you for 4 because it's showing here 4 outputs. I don't need 4 outputs. Actually, this should be okay because it has the credit is, to generate 4 is quite low. So yeah, that's okay to be able to select. So I'm going to click on generate. Okay. Let me now also go to Mid Journey, and in here I can put the prompt. So the thing is, all apps, AI apps that generate images, you just have to walk around and select which one that you like the most. You don't have to go to Mid Journey. You don't have to use Halo. You don't have to use Kling, but you choose your own preference. To be honest with you, if I use ChatGPT in most cases. Let me click on this to submit. So while that is running, I'm just going to look for ChatGPT, and I'm going to tell ChatGPT to create that image for me. So can you create this image? And then I put in brackets and close brackets, and then I click enter. So while ChatGPT is generating this, we didn't use Hello Minimax. We didn't use that. We used Kling AI. So let's go to Kling to see if Kling has generated. Okay, so this is what Kling had generated for the image of the honey badger. It's it's all right. I'm not completely what I want. Let's see if there's someone that is going to win. Um, Let me try 11 labs to see what it's giving me. Okay, right. In my, as I said, different AI platforms have different, they have different stuffs. I think I'm okay with 11 Labs generation of this, although I would have preferred if it didn't have this black stuff around it. But I'm okay with this one. Now let me check Mid Journey. Oh, okay. Mid Journey is not bad actually. I'm now thinking, all right, wait, which one do I pick if I had to pick? I feel yeah, all of them kind of look a bit realistic. My mind is going a bit more towards this one on the far left. Okay, let me show you something about me, Jenny. If you have like this character that you like, if you click on it, it opens it up. Hold on, I think they were. Let me see. I don't know why it's the image I wanted was 16 by 9. I did indicate it, but because the prompt I gave it was not really, even though it's universal, it was not specifically for Mid Journey. It's still kind of like adjusted a bit. Now, what I want you to pay attention to when you have an image that you like, you have vary. If you mouse over this, it's going to explain to you. Um, it's going to it can make minor changes. Strong will make it look stronger. Okay. Um, Upscale. So let's say this the size of it is maybe like 1,000 by 700. All right, and you want your image to be larger. Okay, then you can then use the upscale. You can either use the subtle or the creative one. What I would use, I mean, I'm not going to go through any of all these ones, but what I'm going to do now is I will click on let's click on subtle. It's going to create 4 images, and then I'm also going to click on strong. It's going to create another set of images, and you will be able to see the difference. Okay. So the one that was subtle, these were the sets that it came up with. Um, just trying to see. For some reason, I'm a little bit drawn to this one. The only reason is I'm looking at the image, and I'm also looking at, I'm looking at the position of the floor. Now, this sort of camera scene is actually called POV. Okay, where the camera just follows, the character so close. The strong is this one. If you guys were here and I could communicate with you, I would have like asked you guys what option do you like best. But at the moment, I'm drawn more to Mid Journey. Like if I have Mid Journey here, I have Cling here. I don't like the image generated from Cling. It doesn't look cute. It looks very scary. This one, if this, or you woke up and this was next to you, you'd be like, oh yeah, you don't want to even think about that. But if this one was like next to your bed, you would still be like, although it's probably going to rip off your hand, but we'll leave that. We go back to the what's it? The 11 Labs one. 11 Labs is not bad. It's really not bad. But I'm just not getting that, you know. Yeah, but it's still good, really. It's up to you. Oh, let's check the Cling. Oh man, the Cling one looks. It looks. It looks like it's got issues. It looks like, man, he looks so worried, like he's been going through a tough life. I mean, oh man, this fellow even looks bored, and this looks ugly. Oh, sorry about this. I won't use this. But the good thing about ChatGPT, I can always go back and just talk to it and tell it that, can you regenerate this image for it to look cute, or for it to look, I tell it what I want, and ChatGPT will work with what I want. So all hope is not lost. But let me come down to Mid Journey, and let me just select the image I'm going to use for animation. Okay, so then it's so difficult to be able to choose which one I want, because I believe they all look, they all look nice, in my own opinion. Uh, Okay. I'll probably just have to go to this. This is one of, and as a mouse over, it's showing, I can also regenerate a very subtle or very, very strong. I don't really need to do that because I'm just burning my credits. So I'm just going to click on this image, then I'm going to click on download. Over here is showing the prompts that I used, and I'm just going to click on download for it to be able to download my image. Now that you have your image downloaded, you can then go back to, let's start with Kling AI. Now, this is the main page of Kling AI. I don't need that. I'm going to go into their other page, the creation page. So since I don't like this, what is it? I've already okay, I'm looking for the image to video. So we click on this one. And since we've clicked on this, remember this text is not for it. So we have to be careful, and let us delete that. Okay. And we're going to put the new image of the one we've selected, which is the one that looks a little bit cute. Put that in there, not this very ugly monster looking, you know. But yeah, I mean, look at this. Look at the cuteness of this one compared to this. I mean, seriously. But anyway, we have to copy the animation prompt that I created with from what is it, ChatGPT. So I'm going to scroll down. Remember, I'm going to send you this prompt as well. Hold on. And do not forget, I'm going to put prompts in there for you to be able to follow me. Please follow me on Facebook, and follow me on TikTok. Actually, all the links I put on, please help follow me on them. TikTok, I'm hoping to be able to build enough followers to be able to do this tutorial. Help me to be able to help others. Follow me on TikTok, especially, so that I can be able to build up enough followers to have my video unlocked. Okay, so this, I'm going to click on this, and please, if you can, send my video or links to people, let them learn from it, introduce people to it, and if you know anybody that is good in singing that wants my help, I can help them. We can actually collaborate. If there's anyone that has anything that they want to collaborate with, I'm your man. You can just come to me. If you want me to coach you, or coach, your children or anyone, nephew, I do one-to-one, lessons. You can always get in touch with me, and then I'll be able to tell you, what the requirements are. Okay, so I've copied this video, the prompt, and that's for image to animation. Let me make sure I've copied that, because I don't want to go and copy a wrong prompt and put in here. It will just make everything a bit wrong. All right, so I've pasted that in here. I'm looking at 5 seconds, and output is 1. So I'm just going to generate that. So that is generating for Kling. Let's see. Oh yeah, I forgot. What is it? Mid Journey actually has generation for. You can actually literally do animation as well with Mid Journey once you sign up. But I don't really use Midjourney for creating my videos, so I'm not really going to go into doing that. I'm just mostly going to use Kling for generating, and I'm also going to use the 11 Labs. However, the main site that I want you to follow. Let me see if I have it. I was hoping not to reveal it now, but you know what? I might as well. Well, hold on. Let's start off. This is the website I need everybody to come and join. I will give you the link. The AI app that I'm working with is called Sjinn. I can assure you it's I mean I've used a lot of AI, but this it's brilliant. It's awesome. I'm not saying I mean you can still have your preference, but I think you should all try it. Anybody that has no idea of how to use AI, try it and you will see. But one requirement I really hope everyone that tries is please use my referral link. My referral link is going to allow you to be able to, join, and it will also notify the creators of Sijin that you came through me. Please, I would appreciate it if you were to click on that referral link. It will help me a lot. So yeah, that is this. Now, actually, let me indulge you. Let me see. Let me open the. I'm going to open. Oh yeah, sorry. This is my TikTok account, but I'm going to open a site. I'm trying to open Cgen. One second. Can't remember if I've. Okay, let's still leave this. I'll still come back to this because I do not want. Uh, let's see. Okay. All right. I'll come to this later, but this is what Cgen looks like. All right. It has a lot of templates that you can use. And then you see all this. I'll put you through how it works when you get, you use the referral link. Once you've used the referral link, just send a message to me and just say, "Oh, you used the referral link. What do I think about this?" If you have any questions, always feel free to ask. The good thing is that one of the creators is also on my Facebook account. So whatever sort of concerns you have, once you place it in there, it should be able to help when it's needed. All right. That said about that, let's now go back to the creations. Let's see what the creation of. Okay, I didn't actually do the video here. Let me do the video for 11 Labs and just see how it works. Let me give it the prompt. I only need one video, 4 seconds long, 16 by 9. I can always change all these other things. I can also select what from the drop down here, which stuff I need. But it's auto generated VO3, which is good. Or VA3, which is good. So I'm just going to click generate for that. So 11 Labs is generating a video. I'm sure, let me just check Kling, whether it's generated its own. Kling has generated its own. Let's see how it works. It turned out. Not bad, not bad. I mean, this looks scarier than, the image. The image looks cute, but when it's coming out at you, yeah. And the good thing about Kling is it also generated a bit of background noise. You could hear the crunch of the crunch of how it's running, and it has this snare voice and all. So that it's about Kling itself. um, so I've generated in Kling, which I'm hoping YouTube will be able to generate and just have a look at it. And then we're going to go back to 11 labs to see whether it's generated. So this is 11 labs on. Let me open it up. One second. Okay, this looks like a documentary kind of stuff. I mean, they're both good. It depends on what story you want to pick. Okay, you can always extend, like you can see here, it's saying extend the video. So if you click on extend, you can always extend your animation. Okay, now if you create loads of animation, one of the things you can also do is you can always stitch them together, which I'm going to show you how to do that as well. So this, um, you know, I like this. However, I think at the moment, I think I prefer the cling, the cling one. Yeah, this one looks like it wants just to, take a big chunk out of your body, So, but this looks a bit realistic. So I can go with a video like this. Lipstick wouldn't work in this one, definitely not, because of the movements. But with Sjinn, it tends to, you know, it's much better at capturing even with moving, objects kind of stuff. Okay, so we're done with that. Let's try something else. 1 minute. Okay. Actually, before I generate this, I'm going to try and generate something to be able to show you what it's like to stitch your animations together. Let's come down to ChatGPT. Oh man, this ugly one. You man, this. Sorry about this, but anyway, let's forget about you right now. I did a script here. Okay. Okay, so this is a mom and daughter prompt that I created. Let me copy this. So one is image creation, another one is for the animation, and another one is for the voice that I'm going to put in it. What I'm looking at that I didn't do is I should have mentioned in here that I want the prompt to be able to make sure the camera captures their faces so that lip sync will be easier. So I'm going to come back to this prompt just to be able to tell it, make sure the and 1 second and so that. So I'm saying, just trying to let it know that make sure that the camera is facing them directly. It's easier to be able to have a lip sync with them. That lip sync with. Then if I want, I can say with Kling, Sjinn, Sjinn. What's it? Um, Mini Max. Okay. So I'm just going to send so that it's going to give me a better airtag. You can always go back and, update your prompts at all times. So Let's see what's going to give us. Okay. So the first one is image, for the image.